The other area I find homeopathy invaluable is in sprains and strains. So if you have kids, you've probably been through quite a few twisted ankles. I think at one stage I was in X-ray 4 times in 1 year because my 2 children playing sports were constantly going over on their ankles. That was until I made them adopt a routine where they were doing a lot more strengthening because clearly they had weak ankles. So there are 2 remedies that come up really often, and they're very similar in terms of their symptoms. But Ruta has a particular affinity for areas without a lot of muscle coverage. So things like injuries to the shins, which are intensely painful, and wrists and ankles. But often the difference is that, the pain will often be better for moving and better for warmth, which is very similar to roost tox. The differentiation with roost tox is known as the rusty gait, which means that you get up out of the chair and you go, oh, and then as you start moving around, everything warms up and you feel better. The difference is people who need Ruta are usually quite grumpy with the symptoms, and roost tox are usually quite cheerful. So often you're almost differentiating on the basis of their mood rather than their physical presentation. So what I would recommend if someone has a sprained ankle is to start with the Arnica 3 to 5 times a day for 2 to 3 days until the swelling goes down, and then move to either the Ruta or the roost tox. And I probably would say that 80% of cases are going to be roost tox, and that's going to really help with the ankle pain. And then sometimes you may find, oh, look, it's not really shifting it, so you'll move to the Ruta, and that will be useful. So hopefully that's given you some options for the next sprain or strain in your family.